guys, welcome back. XRP is pumping, been pumping since about yesterday. $1.22 last time I looked. Guys, this Chimp Millionaire channel is freaking lit. It's like a party with the moon party. You gotta check this out. I'm still expecting it to go down when the rest of the market goes down sometime here before the October 18, October 20. But whatever you see with XRP, all this show, it's all planned. It's just a game. The best bet is just to hold it. Buy and hold. If you start trading, you're gonna get screwed over with taxes. Buy and hold. Last cycle, I sold most of my altcoins and went into XRP. And this cycle, I bought most of them back because now I'm ready with XRP. My bags are packed with XRP. My bags are packed with XLM. Now I can start buying all the altcoins. And I just hold. My buddy Matty G is speaking some truth on his channel here, on his post, on this last one he did. He is so close. He is so close to getting to that spirituality. One click and he'll be right there. And his buddy XRP-The is also pretty good. I mean, he sums it up really well for us normal folks, with no spiritual outlook on it. It's just straight facts. And these are all guesses, of course, but it resonates. It resonates to some of us. It resonates with me. And I'm building my team here. I'm building a team on my own channel. They probably don't even know they're on my team, but they're on my team. Because these guys are the most awake. If I had like our own TV channel, I would pick out people to have like a panel interview with. And just say, hey, Matty G, what's going on out there with the overall outlook of everything? And also with XRP-The, what's your inputs on the overall outlook? And on this panel, I'll be the health guy. I'll be the guy that goes through the health and how the elites are fucking with you. And none of the stuff I say is financial or health advice, because all the health stuff, I'm actually just watching with my own eyes as I do these. So I know it works when I say it does, because I've witnessed it myself firsthand. For example, guys, like I have frozen shoulder. I just started having it like about a month ago maybe, but I can feel it coming for the past year and a half or 2 years. It was just a slow like pain inside the shoulder joints, and then it came to a frozen shoulder where I can't raise it above a certain point. I still got mobility, but not that much, and it has some pain effect. And they got me too, guys. I've been eating the same poisons you guys have. And so it's catching up. It catches up later. No matter what happens, it's going to catch up to you. So start thinking about your health. I'm not going to the fucking hospital. I'm not going to go see a physical therapy, nothing. I'm going to go, and I started researching it, and I found Indian herbal medicines. I think it's called like Ayurvedic, whatever it's called. I found that certain plants have some good effect on these joint movements and frozen shoulders. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try out this plant. And then also in the process came to learn that you can actually, the plant that they got us scared about a whole life, poison ivy, is actually a great medicine for arthritis. So it helps with inflammation. So I'll order these two. I'm gonna try these out, see how they work. I'll keep you guys up to date. So I'll be that health guy on the panel with a little spiritual aspect to everything. And then I would switch over to this new girl that I like now. Now, Mason actually mentioned her back in February for predicting one of the coins based on moon cycle, and I did not even care about that back then. But it did intrigue me that it came true. But I only saw her on Twitter, and I didn't really see anything on Twitter, so I just never followed her. Or I did follow her, but I never really paid attention. But after hearing, Waters Above Crypto, and then listening to her, man, she is just way up there. I like how she speaks. It's just direct. One of these videos that I watched, she did say that Bitcoin may stay at the current prices because of the Mercury retrograde, and then start coming down before October 18, October 20, which will catch the lowest price. And at that point, I'm going to go back in with the moon trade around October 18, 20, depending. And this guy Nicholas also does moon trading, and he's also confirmed about the same as Marin. But yeah, I've learned already in this first couple of weeks that Mercury retrogrades happen. They happened 3 times this year. It's going to happen more times next year. And during this time, the markets seem to have a delay on the moon effect. Like we were expecting October 6th crash. A lot of people were expecting October 6th dip, not crash, but dip. And it just maintained. And then it's because of this Mercury retrograde. So Marin is calling it to go down here soon. And then that's when I'll be ready to do the moon trade. A lot of what she says is not just about moon trading, but it's about the world and what's going on. And I always try to figure out if the people are awake that I'm listening to. And it took me a couple of videos to find, but she is awake. Like, she can see things with these elites and billionaires and central bankers, so she knows they exist. She's not just an astrologer, but she actually knows they exist, and she follows astrology. And one thing you got to know is that it's not like she's predicting it. Like, she's not predicting the astrology and what's going on in the world. The fucking billionaires are following the astrology and making their plans based on the astrology. That's it. All right, so the billionaires are creating their plans around astrology. So when the astrology calls for disaster, they'll make it happen. If it calls for being fruitful, they'll make it happen. And they're following that. And so all she's doing is just looking at her charts, and she's on our side reading this, you know, because she also likes to have, she also prefers freedom over captivity, and that's what I like about her. So as of now, I'm gonna have to replace Waters Above Crypto with Marin on my team here, and I have XRP-The and Maddie G still there, and also Mason, Crypto Mason. I like these guys. And of course I got the financial market Greg Matarino guy. He's gonna tell us when it's the crash. When he calls the crash, and his title on his YouTube is crash imminent, then it's time to pay attention. So Marin, she also talks about Robert Kiyosaki and all his books and stuff. And you have to check out some of her videos like these. Man, she really lays it down. Like, a lot of what she says resonates with me a lot. And it's the same as one of my OGs on this channel, KZX. He resonates with me with that Squid Game summary. He resonates with me, and I resonate with Marin on this one. Watch these videos. I mean, she sums up pretty much what I think would happen. And everything all these people are talking, it's all kind of merging to me. Like XRP-The merging what Marin is saying from what I know already. And the big issue in the future is the social credit score and this group thinking. It's kind of like HOAs. Like, I've always hated HOAs because the group determines what you can and cannot do. And I've always hated that, and I've vowed never to buy a house with a HOA ever again. I will never do that. I should not be told by the group what to think, what to do, and they make it look good. They say, oh, well, it's a value for your house and the property and the people. No, there's always a spin like that. There's always like, oh, it's always a good side to it, but it's really bad. Like most of everything the elites plan for us. So this social credit score is next. So if the group doesn't like what you say or do, or you don't conform, you will not have access to your money, your funds. They will shut it off. And that's how it's going to be here in the future. So all these people that are showing their faces and talking against this what's coming, they're gonna be identified. They may have to adapt to what's gonna come. They may have their funds shut off. And Marin talks about this, and so does XRP-The. And I'm just combining the two with what I know also. I know this is coming, whether we like it or not. Just like whether we like COVID is here or not, it's here. And Marin says it's not going away ever, from what I watch in her videos. It's always going to be around in some form, because once the government, these elites, have that control, they're not going to let it go. Just like the China and North Korea, which is also controlled by elites. China and North Korea is like a perfect test grounds for these elites. They're probably testing the North Koreans. They're like lab rats. And they're seeing what works on them so they can use against us. The elites love the two-party system, any kind of two-party, and they fight each other. Because it's easy to control one side. It's actually easy to control both sides. Especially if you own the media. You can make anybody fight, you can pick your winner. Once you have your winner, you stack up that side, and now you just control it. Because now you can put in when you want to have a guy like Trump win, you just throw him in there, raise the economy, do what you need to do as far as the elites are concerned. And then when you're done, throw him out, throw in Biden, and back out of Afghanistan. Because you know that the Trump supporters are not going to understand if Trump pulled out of Afghanistan, so you need somebody else like a Biden in there. So it's always a two-party system controlled by these elites. That goes to any country, not just US. Any country. Look at the democracy of any country. There's always some kind of a two-party system. Once they go in there with a two-party system, now they control. It's easy to win a fight 50-50. You have a 50% chance of winning this election as far as the elites come. And one day they will, once they get the media, once they start identifying the corrupt people in government, maybe through blackmail. It's easy. If they don't like a current president, that maybe in the beginning when they didn't have a president that they wanted to win, they would just go in there and identify these corrupt people and throw drugs in our country, through the CIA or whatever, and then come back to an election and be like, yeah, you got a lot of rampant drugs in your country, Mr. President. What are you doing about that? Things like that. And I'm not talking about US, I'm talking about other countries. So guys, check out Marin's video. She is now part of this group. And like I said, on my last one, I made about 11% on my last moon trade. I could have freaking made double of that. But I did not understand the Mercury retrogrades. I must say one thing though. Once you do get to this spiritual side, like if Matty G woke up to the spiritual side, you gotta be careful. Like I said before, everything is controlled. Even the freaking spiritual is controlled. Gaia's controlled. This alien conspiracy is controlled. I'm sure there's aliens, but I'm sure the elites are also making their own aliens to attack us. Some bullshit like that. But you gotta be careful with spirituality, because once you get to this level, they try to entrap you. They make you passive. They'll make you passive to where you don't care what happens either way. And that's the problem. That you should care. You should care what happens. Because you're here in this life. You gotta wake up. Remember, we talked about this before. You have to wake up while you're here. And do what you can while you're here to help people while you are here. One of the biggest things I think that will propel you in the afterlife is sacrificing yourself. If you sacrifice yourself for the good, for someone else, that propels you to many levels on the next life. And that's all I got for now, guys. Thank you. See ya. Bye.